As the title says, yes, I'm back to normal, and I know everybody's wondering, oh, Leo, what was up with your narration from last night? Well, it's not that hard to figure out. You can put two and two together. I'm never going to be doing a narration like that again, so don't expect another one ever, really. I just did it because my girlfriend wanted me to, so I was like, sure, why not? And it's just a once-in-a-lifetime thing, so if you watch it, then good for you. If you didn't, then sorry, I don't know. Um, yeah, and actually a good majority of y'all did enjoy it, which I'm happy about, but I believe I got like 60 to 70 dislikes, which I can understand because everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and I'm not mad at you guys about that, but I just hope that all of you still enjoy my future content with my regular old stupid narrations. And yeah, I actually got this really good NU battle that I had against ThunderBlunder. His channel link is going to be down in the description, guys. Highly recommend you to go check him out. And he has a very offensively based team, and the biggest threat that I see is easily going to be that Golurk, because if it's choice banded, then that thing destroys my entire team. So I'm going to be leading off with my Armaldo as he ends up leading off with a Cacturn, and right off the bat I want to break his Focus Sash, so I go for the Rock Slide, and of course I miss, but it's fine. And thinking he would want to get up a second layer of spikes, I decided to go for the Rapid Spin, but he sees that coming and makes a good switch out into his Golurk, and hoping that he would be the supportive Stealth Rock set, I switch into my Tangela, but no. This Ice Punch fucking rapes my Tangela, and I am max defense, max HP. That just shows you how powerful Choice Banded Golurk is. Obviously, I don't want to take another one, so I switch into my Armaldo as he makes a very good double switch out into his Why Not, predicting that. And knowing that he more than likely would just go for the Encore, I just decided to get up my Stealth Rocks because he has no Rapid Spinner, so I don't really have to worry about him spinning away my hazards. And even if he does Encore me into the Stealth Rocks, he doesn't really have anything on his team that sets up. I mean, I guess Zangoose could have Swords Dance, but Haunter outspeeds it, and Zangoose can't really do anything to Haunter. So either way, I just got on my rocks as he brings in the Purple Pass. Knowing that he would get up his own Stealth Rocks, I decided to switch into my Garbodor so I can start laying up my own layers of spikes so I can have a bit of advantage in the hazards department. But it turns out that I actually brought the wrong Garbodor because I meant to bring the one that had Clear Smog, but it turns out I brought the one that had Tox Spikes. And you're going to see that that one layer of Tox Spikes helps me out so much in this battle. So I'm able to live the Earth Power as I'm going to get up a layer of spikes thinking he would finish me off. He actually ends up going for the Volt Switch, I guess thinking he would finish me off. But even though I am not invested into my special defense, Garbodor has some very, very good natural bulk. And he ends up Volt Switching out into his Zangoose because if you didn't notice, his team is actually very, very slow. And with Zangoose being the fastest thing on his team, and because I am max speed and max attack, Zangoose was the only one real thing that outsped my Garbodor, so he had no other choice but to bring that in because I could have got off damage on whatever else he brought in. And knowing that he would want to leave in Zangoose for fodder, I actually go straight for the Sludge Bomb, but he ends up making a very odd switch out to the Cacturn. I don't really know why. I guess maybe thinking I was a choice set and he just wanted to scout out to see what I would lock myself into, or just leaving it in for, or just switching it in for fodder. I have no idea. But either way, Cacturn is out of the way, which means he can no longer get up any more layers of spikes as he brings in the Why Not. I thought that he would go for the Mirror Coat, which is why I actually subbed up, but no, he saw that coming and he ends up going for the Encore. And if you guys have not noticed, I am getting predicted like out the ass here. Like, I'm getting smashed, yet I do have a slight advantage because of the hazards I managed to lay up. So he's going to switch into the Purple Pass because I am locked in the Substitute. I'm just going to stay in and keep subbing up until eventually my Encore ends, which I believe is this turn. So thinking that he would go for the Volt Switch, I subbed up again because he has really nothing that could take on my Haunter. But no, he makes a good play, goes for the Flash Cannon again, and then he predicts me to switch out and goes for the Volt Switch. Alright, ThunderBlunder, can you please calm down? I know I'm bad at this game, but you don't have to predict every single one of my moves. And is going to end up Volt Switching out into the Golurk. And knowing that he is the Choice Banded set, I'm going to be able to go for the Protect just to scout out to see what he wants to do. Because his Golurk is basically the only thing that he has for my Hypno, which means if I can get rid of this thing, Hypno can basically deal with the rest of his team by itself. Now, because he locked himself into the Shadow Punch, I thought that the switch out into Braviary was too obvious and that he would pull a double switch out into his Purple Pass, predicting that. But no, he stays in and goes straight for the Shadow Punch again as I brought in my Armaldo. And normally, yes, Armaldo can touch Probopass, but I actually do carry Earthquake just for Probopass and Bastiodons, so I could have been able to take him out. Unfortunately, that isn't the case. And he does 2 KO me as I can now get the free switch into my Haunter and just go for the Shadow Ball, knock out this giant ass threat, which is Golurk, which means now my Hypno basically deals with this entire team. It's just a matter of when I can get a free switch out into it and if I can hopefully take out this Probopass. So I decided to switch into my Tangela basically as death fodder, but to my surprise, I actually end up living the Flash Cannon, and I actually do carry Synthesis on this Tangela, so hoping that he would go for another one after the Synthesis, I would be able to take a second Flash Cannon because Tangela is naturally faster than Probopass, which don't tend to carry any speed EVs. But he actually switches into his Zangoose for fodder, I suppose. And at this point in the battle, because I have been getting predicted so badly, I actually stayed in knowing that he would either go for the Hydro Pump or go for the Rain Dance, predicting my switch out with the Hypno. As he does go for the Hydro Pump, I'm able to live and get off a good amount of damage with the Giga Drain, enough to the point where he more than likely will die off to the combination of Life Orb and Toxic. But no, he does live on barely like 1%, but it's okay because I can just bring in Haunter and knock it out with the Shadow Ball. And at this point, Haunter actually deals with his last 2 Pokemon as well as my Hypno, because I actually do carry Hidden Power Ground on my Haunter, which I'm going to go for, actually hoping that it would take out this Probopass. But no, it lives just like Ludicolo on 1% HP, but it's fine because I can now just bring in my Hypno, Seismitoss the Probopass, and Seismitoss the Why Not for the 2-0 victory in my favor. So yeah, I should really have not won this battle. ThunderBlunder easily had the upper hand throughout the whole battle, but that one layer of Toxic Spikes just really helped me out, and not to mention that Haunter and Hypno are 2 giant underrated Pokemon in NU that I definitely recommend people use more often. But with that, guys, make sure to go check out ThunderBlunder, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to see more content, enjoy the rest of your night, enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, I'm out of here. Later.